All right, so good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jesse. I'll do a bigger intro in just a little bit, but I wanted to set you guys up with a really cool video to start off our birthday celebrations. We are going live in 14 minutes, so you can watch this awesome and very catchy and very addictive tune on loop. Until then, enjoy, and we'll see you guys soon. So you can watch this. Right. Oh, there we go, and share.
To the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning balloon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. through animal land, laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine, see what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear, find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land, laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you.
All right. I know if I wasn't at the zoo, that song certainly would have made me want to come. So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jesse, and I am with Exploring by the Seat of Your Pants, the digital education partner of the Toronto Zoo. If you've joined us for our Canada Day or our virtual campout programs in the past, welcome back. It's so nice to have you here for another really exciting online program. If this is your first time, welcome to Toronto Zoo Online. All sorts of amazing programs online to complement all the really cool stuff that happens on site at the zoo. So before we dive in, a few quick notes. So today is going to be about an hour long. We're going to have some really amazing, cool animal interactions, of course, as you'd expect at the Toronto Zoo. We're going to meet a lot of really cool zoo staff. We're going to have some exciting new announcements today, and we're going to have a whole slew of really special guests. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am from home, wherever you are joining us around Canada and the world. So if you've joined before, you'll know that there's a few interactive elements to these presentations as well. And so what we use is something called the Slido app. So if you type Slido, SLIDO.com into your search bar, it'll bring up a page where you can enter the event code birthday. If the song in the background behind me didn't give it away, it's the zoo's birthday. We're going to announce more about that soon. But yes, so Slido.com, event code birthday. You can share your questions there, upvote your favorite questions so that we get them in the Q&A session near the end of the broadcast, and take part in some really fun interactive polls. So check out Slido.com, event code birthday. Hope that works, and we look forward to seeing your questions there soon. So with that said, let's dive in with the broadcast. I'm going to turn it over to CEO of the Toronto Zoo, Dolph de Jong, who's going to start with a land acknowledgement to kick off the proceedings. So thank you so much for joining us, Dolph, and let's take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us at your Toronto Zoo. It's such an amazing place where we connect people, animals, and conservation science to fight extinction. Before we get any further, we want to celebrate and acknowledge that the land that we're standing on is the traditional territory of many First Nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and now is the home to many diverse First Nations, including the Inuit and Métis people. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit and the Williams Treaty signed with multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands. So today I'm really excited to be celebrating our 46th birthday. We have some wonderful guests here to help join us and to kick it off. I'm going to kick it over to our very own Mayor, John Tory.
Well, thank you very much, Dolph. And first of all, can I start by saying happy birthday, Toronto Zoo. We like to think of ourselves as Canada's zoo because there are people watching from across the country, and because the work that's going on here on animal reproduction, on species preservation, on conservation is work that is benefiting not just all of Canada, but the whole world. And so I hope people, wherever they're watching, if they're in the GTA, they will come and visit, because there's all kinds of programs that are on now at the zoo, even in the pandemic. And I'm delighted to be here with the chair of the zoo, my colleague Paul Ainsley, who's on the city council, with Mitzi Hunter, MPP, and I know it's going to be acknowledged afterwards, but Dwayne de Rosero, who's one of our great stars and role models and contributes so much to this community that we're so proud to call him a member of, is here to make a special announcement as well. So it's a big celebration. It isn't just about animals here. Yes, the animals are here, and yes, they're being preserved and reproduced, things that are happening alone in the world sometimes, but there's much more to be learned here, much more to be done. And so we encourage people to come out and see what I will call the new Toronto Zoo, because it has so many new features that if you haven't been for a while, you should come. And by the way, and this is, Dolph didn't ask me to make this pitch, you should send a donation too, because this work is dealing with the effects of climate change, dealing with preserving species that we treasure in Canada and around the world. And it's doing world-leading work in that regard, and is deserving of your support, just as the city continues to support it. So happy birthday, Toronto Zoo. Thanks to Dolph and all the team here for everything they do. Thanks to Dwayne for signing up to be a partner with the zoo. And let's get on with the party.
For those of you having a birthday party at home, you can share that on social media as well. Hashtag TZBirthdayParty. So I'm hanging out with a few of my friends. Maybe you're hanging out with a few of yours and you'd like to share that, and we can put that out on our social media as well. Now I'd like to kick it over, literally and figuratively, to our great friend of the zoo, Dwayne de Rosero, to talk a little bit about our new relationship between the Toronto Zoo and the Duro Foundation. Dwayne?
Thanks, Dolph. It's an exciting day for the Duro Foundation. Obviously, I want to recognize first Mayor, MPP, Councillor. Thank you guys for joining us on this great occasion. Yes, it is the celebration of the 46th birthday of the Toronto Zoo, but I'm also here to announce our partnership with the Duro Foundation and the Toronto Zoo. We're very excited to create an extra bridge that binds not only kids in sport, but also kids with nature. There's a special bond that kids have with animals, and we're looking to continue to grow that bond here with the zoo, as well as to grow our partnership. So we're very excited. Thank you to my team, Deb. I have my Academy kids here joining us today, and it's a great day, not only for myself, but also for our Duro Foundation. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Dwayne. It's great to have everybody here. As the mayor said, my name is Paul Ainsley. I'm the chair of the Board of Management of the Toronto Zoo. It's my privilege to wish everybody a very happy 46th birthday. I want to acknowledge all the hard work of the staff here at the Toronto Zoo that they've been doing during our unfortunate pandemic. I'd like to thank Mayor Tory, my colleague MPP Mitzi Hunter, Dwayne for being here. Please support his foundation, our Toronto Zoo Foundation. Dolph, thank you much for all of your guidance as our CEO, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And remember, hashtag TZBirthdayParty, and have a wonderful day.
And now, folks, we have some of our residents going to join us at this celebration. We're going to be heading out into the zoo to see some of our newest and oldest folks. So with that, I'm going to kick it over to Mary Ellen, who's out in the field to lead you on the next part of our virtual birthday party. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Ellen. I'm so excited to be your virtual birthday party host today as we adventure around the Toronto Zoo and meeting some very special birthday guests and seeing how they're celebrating the zoo's 46th birthday. Before we start, though, I want to make sure that everyone at home is all ready. So you have your bingo card, your birthday permit, and all your snacks and decorations out and ready for our party. On that, well, so we've done some of these before in some of our virtual programs. There is a riddle for you today, but it's a little bit different. I want you guys at home to try and actually guess who our final party guest is going to be today. It's going to be an animal, a type of animal. And I'm going to be dropping a couple clues as we walk around to our other party guests. So you're going to go at home, you're going to start writing those clues down and start brainstorming with your friends and family. And if you think you know who the last party guest might be, then you are going to write it in on Slido to Jesse. And you're going to put your name and your answer, and he's going to give you a shout out at the end of the video if you guys are the correct answer, or the first answer correct. So I'll give you a hint. This animal is super special because it actually has the same birthday as the zoo. So its birthday is today, August 15th as well. All right, let's start us off with our first animal guest. Come on with me, guys. I'm super excited to introduce you to Keeper Jen. Hi, Jen. Hi, Mary Ellen. How's it going? It's going great today. Oh my goodness, we are so excited to be here. Who do we have with us right now?
Well, here we have two of the members of our Bactrian camel family here at the Toronto Zoo. Right next to me, this is Jamarcus. And next to Jamarcus is his Aunt Tilly.
Oh my goodness, look at that. And Jamarcus is all ready. And you'll notice that Jamarcus is also wearing a birthday party surprise here. And that's because while we walk around today, some of the animals we're going to meet are going to be celebrating their birthdays very close to the Toronto Zoo. Isn't that correct, Jen?
Yeah, so Jamarcus has a birthday coming up soon. It's his 5th birthday, actually. And he was born August 23rd here at the Toronto Zoo.
Oh my goodness, how cool is that? We're so excited to have him. I remember when he was the newest baby here at the zoo, and he's just as cute as he was back then. Now, we actually have a few more camels here at the zoo. Can you introduce us or tell us a little bit about them as well?
Yeah, of course. So we do have 3 more adult camels here at the Toronto Zoo. We have our bull male. His name is Zip. He's actually the dad to our new little baby girl that we have. Her name is Zuri. She is also the first-time baby to her mom, Soraya, who is a 5-year-old female. And then we have Jamarcus's half-sister, Josie, and she is also a 5-year-old female as well. And you can see them in our Eurasia Wild section of the Toronto Zoo. Tilly and Jamarcus here, you can actually see when you're on our scenic safari coming through our Eurasia drive-through.
How cool is that? So next time you guys are coming by the zoo, check out our camels and see if you can tell who is who, and make sure to check out that brand new baby. Now these guys are really cute. I love Jamarcus's party hat here. They're pretty fluffy right now. They've got a lot of fur on them. And actually, you know what, Jen? Come to think of it, all the animals we're gonna see today, all of our party guests, they either have fur or some type of hair on them. All of them, except for one. This animal might actually have feathers on them. Keep that in mind, everybody, as we keep going on. So, Jen, you work with our camels here. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like to work with them?
Yeah, Bactrian camels are so much fun to work with. You kind of never know what you're going to get on a given day. They can be super bold, they can be super curious, they can be super scared of everything, and sometimes you get that all at the same time. Quite often, we like to walk our camels around on site here. Sometimes you may see us if you're here visiting and walking around the Toronto Zoo. And so we can go walking with our camels, and we like to have these big blue barrels that we like to hold our tree browse in that we give them to them as treats. Now, sometimes we'll go walking right past that barrel. The camels have no problem at all. But as we're walking back, all of a sudden, this blue barrel is the scariest thing that you will see today, and they will not go past it. So why it is scarier one way than the other, I am not sure. That is just one of the many wonders when you work with camels.
How funny is that? And you can see they're definitely very curious here. I'm kind of a new element in their exhibit, and Tilly's been coming up and checking me out here. They're awesome. So before we head out to our next party guest, can you tell us a little bit what they're getting for their birthday treat today to celebrate the Toronto Zoo's birthday?
Yeah, so these guys are getting what we call a herbivore cube. It's kind of like a little bite-sized granola bar with lots of compressed hay, vitamins, and minerals. It is one of the favorite things that our camels get. And their absolute favorite, they're getting some chopped up carrots.
Oh, I love that. So they're getting a great birthday snack, and we're going to be seeing that for a lot of our animals today, getting their birthday treats. Well, thank you so much, Jen. Thank you, Jamarcus. Thank you, Tilly, for being our first party guest during our 46th birthday party.
Thanks, Mary Ellen.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. All right, come on over and follow me. Jesse, we're going to throw it back to you for a quick second here as we continue on to our next party guest. I wonder who it could be. This animal might have just celebrated their 2nd birthday here at the Toronto Zoo. I wonder who they could be. Come on, guys, follow me.
Thanks so much. All right, Mary Ellen's heading off, and we're going to check in with her in a second when she gets there, but that was awesome. I think we can all agree we kind of wanted the camel to lick her across the face, but maybe next time for our next broadcast. I, however, have been inspired by Jamarcus and have my own birthday party hat on now. Hope you guys have some of your own at home too, wherever you may be joining from. So, an animal who just turned 2 at the Toronto Zoo. We're going to go check in with Mary Ellen to see who it might be. I must admit, this is one of my favorite animals at the zoo. I think it's a lot of people's favorite animal at the zoo. So we're going to turn and check out who might be joining us for our 2nd animal on this awesome party. Let's go find out.
All right, thanks so much, Jesse. We made it to our next animal, or should I say 2 animals, because we have a very special mother-daughter combo up next. But before we meet our party guests, I want to make sure that everyone is at home has been using their bingo sheet from our party loot bag. Fun fact, every single animal that you are going to see today at our party is featured somewhere on that bingo card. So make sure you're playing along and see if you can get 4 or 5 in a row. All right, come on with me now. Hi, Amy. How's it going? I'm good. How are you? Oh my goodness, we are so excited to be here in our Rainforest Pavilion to meet our next animal. Who do we have with us today?
So we have our 2 Orangutan hippos. We have our mom and daughter duo. There's Celia, just over there, having a little snooze after her breakfast. A lot of days, but she's just taking it easy. And then, of course, we have Penelope over here. She's just munching on a little snack. And so Penelope is actually her birthday week. So on August 10th, she celebrated her birthday. She had a nice party. You might have seen on our Facebook Live. And she turned 2, so she's grown quite a bit since years ago.
Oh, for sure. You can definitely see her and her mom are almost around the same size right now. Well, they are so cute together. So there's Penelope getting some nice little birthday snacks here, like they usually get one for her birthday. We're still celebrating birthday with Penelope, who is 2 years old, which is so exciting to see. Yeah. So what's it like working with Penelope and Pendia?
Super fun. Obviously, you can see Penelope is super cute, but she's also very sassy, which you guys might see on our social media pages. So those are kind of 2 of the things reasons I love working with her.
Oh, for sure, definitely. And I can do that as well. I've seen some very adorable videos of her. And like Amy was saying, we did celebrate her birthday on our social medias. So be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok if you have it, to check out all of our fun birthday surprises for all of our animals out there. Well, thank you so much, Amy, for being our next party guest. We are very excited to be here. We have a few more animals to go and see, though. So we're going to stay within the rainforest habitat right now and just move over. We're going to go from some young animals to some old animals. All right, back to you, Jesse. We'll see you guys in a minute. Bye.
All right, fantastic. Thanks so much, Mary Ellen and the team there. Do check out some of those YouTube videos of Penelope the hippo on the Toronto Zoo's YouTube page. They're amazing, they're awesome, they're hilarious, they're so much fun, and they make your life worth living. So, as Mary Ellen said, we're gonna go check out some other cool animals now. We are also gonna show some throwback photos from the zoo's members and guests, so I'm really excited to highlight those for you guys in just a second as well. Let's bring that up and keep this party going on. All right.
Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the 2 of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you.
to our next animal. So we are still in the Rainforest Pavilion, but we've transitioned to being outside. So I'm going to introduce you guys to my next friend. We have Keeper Allie here with us, and she's going to let us know who we're going to be meeting next. Hi, Allie.
Hi, Mary Ellen. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? We're so excited to be here. Can you give us a little introduction to our newfound friends here?
Sure. So this is our big daddy-o, Charles. He's been at the zoo since the zoo opened in 1974. So he spent all 46 birthdays celebrating the zoo being open.
Oh my goodness, how cool is that? So he is truly one of the original animals here at the zoo. Now, Charles is also one of the oldest animals here at the zoo, correct?
That is correct.
And there's somebody else in this exhibit. I see we have young Charlie here. This is one of our youngest gorillas, or the youngest gorilla.
Yeah.
So this is Charlie. Who else do we have in this exhibit with us?
So up at the very, very top, like a queen bee, is Josephine. Josephine has also been here since the zoo began in 1974. And so she's been here just as long as Charles. She's actually a year older than Charles. He's 48 and she's 49. So that's where she likes to hang out and look down at everybody. And right now, Charles is celebrating with a variety of fruits as a treat.
Oh yeah, to celebrate the zoo's birthday. He's getting his nice summer treats in here. Very cool.
Yummy.
Look at him go. If we pan up as well, you guys are able to see we're standing at the back of our gorilla exhibit right now. And what you'll see across the exhibit is lots of play and climbing structures. So we saw that Josephine was up at the top. We have little Charlie here climbing on the fence right in front of us. And that's because gorillas are really good at climbing. Isn't that right, Allie?
That is right. Gorillas, usually the younger ones, like little baby Charlie, they live up in the canopy of the forest, but big silverbacks like Charles, they're just too heavy for the trees. So they like to stay down on the ground and protect their family from below.
So I know when I come here to the zoo, sometimes when you're here, you can often find that Charles and Josephine, they're usually kind of having a nice summer nap. And when they're here, you'll usually find the younger ones who are more active, right? Moving around more.
Definitely. These guys, because they're a little bit on the senior side, they like to tend to sort of eat, have a little snack, and then go have a bit of a snooze, bit of a siesta afterward. And so it's a lot of times Charles is a little bit hard to find. You got to search in sort of his little areas he likes to hang out. Josephine usually is at the top where she is now, or sometimes along the back. But the younger ones and the kids like to really use the exhibit and move around quite a lot.
How cool is that? So when you guys come back and start visiting again, because we are open again, which is so exciting, I want you to try and come to the gorilla exhibit and see if you can pick out which gorilla is which based on what we've told you here today. All right, so we've met Charles, we have met Josephine. Like we said, they're two of our oldest gorillas or animals here at the zoo. I think we have one more OG animal that we can go check out. So we're gonna head over to our Indo Pavilion. So thank you so much, Allie. Thank you, Josephine and Charles and Charlie and Ngozi and everybody else in the exhibit for being our party guests.
And you're welcome. And I just want to point out another gorilla that is very famous, and our gorilla Jahari. She's right there. And a lot of people might recognize her because she likes to wear clothing and she likes to wear hats especially. So we'll give her hats, toques, all baseball hats, and she'll wear them around for fun and have a good time.
Oh my goodness, that is right. I almost forgot. Wouldn't it be so cool if we could give them all a little birthday hat to wear? I wish we could, but we wouldn't have enough for all the animals in the zoo. But come to think of it, Allie, one of our other animals we are going to be seeing today kind of has their own built-in party hat all the time. It's like a nice little fun mohawk they like to wear on top of their head. I wonder who they could be. I wonder. All right, well, thank you so much, Charles, for being one of our party guests today. We are going to head out to the Indo Pavilion. Follow me, guys. Ready? And wow, just like that, we have teleported into our Indo Pavilion. We are so excited to be here. Oh my goodness, it is so hot though. Thank goodness though that all of our animals that we are going to be visiting today at our birthday party love the hot weather. All of them do. Keep that in mind. All right, we are here with Matt. Hi Matt, how's it going?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. All right, can you introduce us to our little furry friend down here?
This is Cookie. She's our oldest orangutan, and she's one of the oldest residents here at the zoo. She actually came to the zoo before the zoo opened in 1973 in September. and she's been here ever since. She's 53 years old, and she's the second oldest Sumatran orangutan in North America. She's the queen of the zoo. She sees everything that happens. She loves visiting with our visitors. She really has a thing for older gentlemen with beards, so she will sit at the glass and flirt with them. She also loves babies, so when people come by with babies, she'll be making kissy lips at them, and she really likes to watch the babies as they're coming through. But I think for her, she just enjoys the visitors. If she doesn't go out for a couple of days, she's letting us know that it's her time to go back out there and see her adoring fans, because she is kind of a celebrity. We've got a lot of diehard people that come and visit her on a regular basis that she gets to know and look out for. So if she doesn't see them, you can tell that she's happy to see them when they come back and kind of looking for them when they're not around.
Oh, how sweet is that, guys? So if you're able to come to the zoo now that we finally reopened, be sure to come to the Indo Pavilion and check out to see who is on exhibit in the orangutan exhibit here. And if it's Poopy, maybe she'll make some kissy faces at you. We know she'll be happy to see you. She's absolutely so cool. So just like Josephine and Charles, who we just met a moment ago in the Rainforest Pavilion, Poopy here has been at the zoo the entire time and celebrated all 46 birthdays, which is absolutely amazing. I know that's definitely more birthdays than I have celebrated here at the zoo for sure. All right, well, thank you so much, Matt. Thank you, Poopy, for being in our party guest today. We're going to continue on. We've seen the 3 oldest residents here at the zoo. I think it's time we meet some of our younger residents as well. And this one, she's been in the spotlight a little bit recently. I wonder who she could be. All right, thank you so much, Matt. We'll see you around.
Great, thanks.
All right, guys, follow me. Let's keep going.
I wanna go to the zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the 2 of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo.
All right, everyone, we've made it to our next animal, and this is actually one of my favorite animals here at the zoo and one of our newest residents. Isn't that right, Jason?
That's right. We have little baby Amani. She is one of the newest and definitely the biggest baby here at the Toronto Zoo for the 46th birthday, and she has not yet even celebrated her 3rd month birthday yet.
How cool is that? So this is actually her first Toronto Zoo birthday that she will be celebrating. We're so excited to be here with her. Jason, can you introduce us to a few of the other residents we have out here in the exhibit with us?
For sure. Right behind you, we've got Kiko. He's the big male. He came from the United States, so he's only had a few birthdays here at the Toronto Zoo. And on that big poplar in the back is Mstari. That's Amani's mother. And she was born right here at the Toronto Zoo. She's actually the last giraffe to be born here at the Toronto Zoo before little baby Amani, who of course was born on May 12th, so not too long ago.
How cool is that? So just like her mom, little Amani was born here at the Toronto Zoo. Now, Kiko is very interested in this bushel of leaves behind us. Can you tell the audience a little bit about what they're eating, what they have out in their exhibit today to celebrate the zoo's birthday?
Yeah, oh, for sure. So since it's the big 46th birthday party, we have set up a birthday party for the giraffes here. And they love all different types of enrichment, but their enrichment is usually pretty food centric. It's not hard to imagine what a giraffe's favorite food is: leaves. So our awesome nutrition department has cut us down some massive trees, which we put up for them, and some bundles of their favorite branch, which is willow, which is what Kiko's eating right behind you. So since it's a party, we put trees all over the exhibit for them.
I love that, and they certainly do too. We'll bring you guys in so you can get a nice close-up right now on Kiko here and his nice long tongue, seeing all that cool giraffe up close there. And you can also see baby Amani in the background. So Jason, you've been working here with the giraffes for a little while now. Can you tell us a little bit about their personalities, what they're like to work with?
Yeah, for sure. So they're pretty easygoing animals. Giraffes are very inquisitive. Kiko's right down here trying to get some birthday treats. They're pretty food motivated animals, but they're pretty naturally curious as well. So little baby Amani, of course, her main food right now is still mother's milk, but she has taken an interest into leaves. And even at this young age, she's quite precocious and will come over and actually eat leaves right from the keeper's hands, which is so awesome in establishing that connection and bond of trust with the animals we work with here.
Very true. Yeah, she's a little bit back right now from us here, but she's super cool. When you guys get to come to the Toronto Zoo yourself, we are now back open again, which is really cool. You can actually come out and see Amani. She'll be on exhibit with her family during the daytime. So be sure to come and check her out. And if you haven't already, a few weeks ago, we actually did a virtual camp out for the May long weekend where we featured baby Amani right after she was born as well. And we got some really cool up close footage of her. So be sure to check that out on the Toronto Zoo YouTube page as well. All right, Jason, this has been absolutely amazing getting up close with our gentle giants here at the Toronto Zoo. We're going to continue on with our party, though. We have another guest left to see. Now, throughout this whole time, I've been giving you guys some clues about who our final guest could be. So my final clue for you before we go and see them and reveal the big mystery is this animal can actually be found on the Toronto Zoo website. So if you go to our website right now and you search through the animals in there, take all the clues I've given you, take a look through them and see if you can figure out who that animal is. And if you figure it out first, leave a comment for Jessie on Slido and you guys will get a shout out at the end of the video. All right. Bye, Kiko. Bye, Mstari. Bye, Amani. Bye, Jason. Thanks so much, everybody. And we're going to keep going. All right, Jessie, we're going to throw it back to you.
Fantastic. How cool is that? All right. So I am checking Slido. Let's see what we've got in terms of answers. I'm going to turn it back to Mary Ellen as well. And the two of us together, we'll see if anyone got our riddle for today. So we have one person, but they didn't give me their name. So we have a person who got it.
We made it to our last.
Yeah, we got it, but we don't have the name. So someone said our answer. Should I say the answer, Mary Ellen, or do you want to have the honors?
I think you should get to say it, Jessie, for us.
Okay, I like some of our guesses. We had zebra, ostrich, flamingos. Flamingos, someone was listening to the feather thing. But the answer in the area that we are, Steve just gave a name, which is awesome. Victoria crown pigeon. So Steve's got it. Thank you so much. Way to go, Steve. And we're going to find out a little bit more about them with Mary Ellen right now. Take it away.
Yay, I'm so happy that somebody got that. Also, exactly, Victoria crown pigeon is our final party guest. We're going to meet them in just 1 second. And that's because Ditto, one of our Victoria crown pigeons here, has the exact same birthday as the Toronto Zoo. And here to help me introduce our final party guest is our keeper, Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, we are so excited to be here in the Australasia Pavilion. Can you introduce us to our final party guest over here?
Absolutely. If we come just over here, we will meet Ditto, our Victoria crown pigeon. Whose birthday is it today? He's on the right-hand side with the green band there. He is 11 years old today, so not as old as the Toronto Zoo, but he is enjoying a nice birthday snack. So we gave him some special stuff today because it was his birthday. We gave him some parrot chow, which is really sweet, but more importantly, we gave him
We might have frozen out there in the Australasia. It's a little sweltering in the Australasia. Sometimes the phone has a little trouble. Let's see if we can get Mary Ellen back.
and Wembley, and of course, Ditto.
Sorry, Jessie, what was that?
No, you just cut out for a quarter second. We missed a little bit of what we were saying with the pigeons. I think it might be a little hot in the Australasia Pavilion.
It is a little bit warm in here. So yeah, we'll get Rebecca here to say their names again one more time so everyone at home can hear them.
Yeah, so Ditto, it's his birthday. He just chased his friends away. We have 4 of them here in the Australasia Pavilion. They're named after this TV show from the 80s called Fraggle Rock. I wasn't around then, but their names are Bobo, Moki, and Wembley. And then Ditto is the odd one out who just chased his friend away because he wants to have the birthday snacks all to himself.
You can't blame him though. If it's his birthday and he's turning 11, he wants to save all of those nice figs for himself. So you can see here why they are such a cool animal. And if you think back to all the riddles you got about them, they do kind of look like they have their own built-in party hat all the time with that fun little funky feather dew there at the top of their head. That's one of my favorite parts about them because when they walk around, it looks like their mohawk is shaking with them. So Rebecca, we've seen a little bit of their personalities here with Ditto chasing away all the other birds. Can you tell us a little bit what it's like to work in this pavilion with all the birds flying around all the time?
Yeah, for sure. So these guys are really cool. They're pretty much our only ground bird. They are the largest species of pigeon in the entire world, and they kind of like being the only ground birds around. So all the other birds in our aviary can fly. These guys can fly if they want to, but they'd rather not. They're kind of lazy. If they don't have to fly, then they're definitely not going to. So that's why I keep their food on the ground for them. Now these guys, a lot of people think that pigeons don't have big personalities, but these guys are actually hilarious. So because our pavilion is so hot, we have fans going for them to keep them nice and cool. Ditto here loves to stand right in front of the fan, and then his crown there flops right over on the side of his head. It's really funny. And they also have huge personalities too, because if you get too close to them, they hold their wings straight up in the air and run around you. Kind of looks funny, kind of looks like they're dancing, but that's their sign to back off a little bit. However, they do it to each other as well when it's during breeding season too. So smaller birds, but they have really big personalities.
Oh, I absolutely love that. And these are one of my favorite animals here at the zoo. So make sure if you come back and visit us now that we're open again, be sure to come to the Australasia Pavilion and walk through the aviary. You'll see Ditto, all of the other Victoria Crown pigeons, as well as some other really beautiful birds that call this place home. Well, thank you so much, Ditto. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for being with us and being our final party guest today. We're going to throw it back to Jesse for just a quick second here. Well, you guys can type in any of your questions that you have for us about any of the animals at the zoo or anything we've seen today.
Perfect. Well, I think Mary Ellen was going to say one more line there, but I think the phone's getting a little hot. We've got some backup phones, so we were all prepared for that with coolers and everything. We're very prepared today. I'm very excited for midsummer, a little hot here in August. So yes, ask your questions. You guys have been so good on Slido about taking part in our polls. It's been awesome. Congrats again to Steve for getting Victoria Crown Pigeon. But ask questions, whatever you're interested in about the zoo. We're going to do like a 10-minute Q&A session at the end of this next video coming up. So we're really excited to share that. But do ask your questions. Looking so very forward to it. And we'll dive back in with some really cool stuff after to wrap up the party. So without further ado, let me bring up a great conservation video today. We're really excited to highlight some ways that you can contribute to the zoo, helping them do the amazing work that they do. Let's bring that up.
Hi everyone, my name is Beth Gillespie. I'm the Executive Director of the Toronto Zoo Wildlife Conservancy, and I'm here to say a happy and hearty 46th birthday to the Toronto Zoo. For 46 years, the Toronto Zoo has been inviting guests to learn about animals from around the world, including endangered animals like our orangutans and our Amur tigers. It's been so great to tell the world, tell the Toronto community about these wonderful animals and the need for their protection. The Toronto Zoo Wildlife Conservancy is dedicated to helping the Toronto Zoo fight extinction of these animals. If you want to learn more about how you can fight extinction, please go to wildlifeconservancy.ca. Make a gift in honor of the Toronto Zoo's 46th birthday. Thanks so much, everyone.
Fantastic. So check out that website. You can go there right now or when the broadcast is done. Encourage you to do so. We're sending you guys to the zoo's YouTube channel. We're sending you to their website. We're sending you to wildlifeconservancy.ca. All sorts of cool websites to keep the learning and excitement and engagement going when this broadcast is done. I know I've loved coming to the zoo since I was a little kid, and really, whether it's their amazing education work or conserving some of the wildest and most incredible creatures from around the globe, the zoo is an unparalleled institution in Canada. Do check them out. We've had Mayor Tory's message, CEO Dolph de Jong, and I wanted to echo Beth's statement right there and highlight all the really cool work the zoo is doing and how you can take part in saving them. So with that said, let's dive in with some Q&A. Really excited to see your questions over the next minute. So keep them pouring in on Slido. Again, slido.com, event code birthday, if you didn't catch that at the beginning. And we are going to turn it back to Mary Ellen to answer all our awesome questions. So hey again, Mary Ellen.
Hi guys, so we're going to keep it on Ditto here because he looks really cute in the background, but we're really excited to answer your questions.
Awesome. All right. So the question that I like the most is, why did you steal Jamarcus's hat? I guess in the videos it looked like you took Jamarcus's hat. We really want to know what was going on with that, Mary Ellen.
Oh, Jamarcus's hat. So I know it does look like it. I did take his hat after we were finished filming with Jamarcus. He very graciously gave me the hat back. so that I could spread some more birthday cheer all around the zoo.
Fantastic. I'm sure he doesn't mind and is happy eating all those cool things on the ground you guys left him. All right, a question from Anonymous. How is the red panda baby doing? I don't know, we didn't get a chance to cover the red panda today, but I wanted to see if you knew how it was doing and could share that with us.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that's really exciting. So if you didn't know, we actually did just have a red panda cub born here at the Toronto Zoo. We're very excited. As far as I know right now, the little guy is happy and healthy. Still getting some extra feeds to make sure that he's gaining weight as needed, and bonding with mom really well. If you want to see more, we've just released a couple really cute videos. If you go to the Toronto Zoo Facebook page, we actually have a really cute video we posted just the other day. He got hiccups right after being fed, and it is probably hands down the cutest video I've ever seen in my life. So go to our YouTube page or our Facebook page or our Instagram to see it.
Ooh, that is high praise given all the amazing and cute things they have at the Toronto Zoo. So check that out when you're done the broadcast. Looking forward to having you guys see that then. All right, we highlighted some animals today, Mary Ellen, that grew really fast. Penelope and Amani are huge. I mean, these are giant animals that got really big. How long till they get to be the same size as their parents? I mean, this is some super fast growth. Do you have any idea on when they're going to be the same size?
Yeah, for sure. So that's a really good question. A lot of animals grow in different speeds. So let's look at Penelope for a second here. She's just turned 2 years old a couple days ago, and she's pretty close to her mom's size. I would say for a lot of those animals, that 2-year mark for those guys is kind of the right age for them. As far as Amani for giraffes, it's going to take her a couple more years to get up to the size of her mom and dad. She's probably going to be around 5 or so by the time she finishes growing all the way. Some animals mature faster than others. So birds, if you've ever seen a bird's nest outside your house, those little guys, they come out looking very different than their mom and dad do. And it only takes them a couple days or weeks to kind of bring in their feathers, and then they're ready to start flying themselves. So it all depends on the animal, but you are correct. They are growing so fast. Just in the few months that Amani has been alive, she's gained over 100 pounds and grown over a foot tall. So she started out being 6 feet tall like I am, and now she's way taller than I am.
Wow, very cool. Thanks, Mary Ellen. So this is a question we've got during every one of our live broadcasts, and I think it bears repeating just because it's something that's in a lot of people's mind. So we've mentioned how hot a day it is a few times, and people are wondering about penguins and polar bears, some of the animals that they think of in the Arctic or the Antarctic. Can you share how they're doing and what the zoo is doing to help make sure that they're well taken care of?
Of course. So we always want to make sure that all 5,000 of our animals who live here at the zoo are always taken care of. So you're right, it is very hot here in Toronto right now. It is quite warm in this pavilion, and we have a lot of animals who like to live in the cold, but we also have it the reverse way as well. We have a whole outdoor African savanna section of the Toronto Zoo, and in the wintertime, it can get very cold here in Toronto as well. So we take a lot of steps to make sure that our animals are always happy, healthy, and comfortable. For example, our polar bears, they have a nice big cooled swimming pool. So it's nice and cool. You can see them spending a lot of their time in that pool, diving around and swimming, relaxing in the cold water. They also have access to an air-conditioned house all the time. So they can go inside, cool down in there, as well as in the summertime, they're actually starting to lose some of their fat. So they become a little bit lighter. And so it's easier for them to move around. They don't get as hot. As well, they get some very special summer treats. I like to call them fishsicles. I definitely would never eat one myself. They seem disgusting to me, but the bears love them. So they'll get their food frozen. So as they're eating it, it's nice and cold, and they get a little fishsicle to help cool them down. In terms of our warm animals living in the cold, those guys have heated dens and things like that. So they're always on the warm. And if it gets too cold, we always look at the weather. They always have access to their indoor spaces and heaters coming down on them to keep them nice and toasty warm.
Fantastic. Thanks, Mary Ellen. All right, we're going to take a few more questions before we dive back in with some more birthday celebrations. So Ezra, who's 7, wanted to know, where are the rest of the animals and how many animals do you have at the Toronto Zoo?
Oh my goodness. I know. I wish that we could feature even more animals than we do for these videos. There are so many around the entire zoo. So we have about 5,000 animals in total. That includes all of our fish and insects though as well. But we have about 450 different species. So things like our Victoria crown pigeons versus our kookaburras in here. Those are 2 different species of birds all around the zoo. If you want to see more about them, though, you can check out our Facebook and YouTube page for the Toronto Zoo and our Instagram. But also, earlier on in the year, I've actually done a few more videos with you, Jesse, on your YouTube page, Exploring by the Seat of Your Pants, where we go through pavilions by themselves. And we are seeing lots and lots of the animals there. So if you want to check out more, you can see those videos on that YouTube page as well.
Fantastic. Thanks for the shout out, Mary Ellen. And yeah, 25 Toronto Zoo videos, some really, really cool content there. So check that out when you're done as well. We just got you guys doing so much when you're done. It's going to be crazy. All right. One question I wanted to ask is, we saw some people hanging out at the zoo at the beginning of the broadcast. Now we know that the zoo is open. You guys have mentioned that people can walk around now, which is really exciting. Social distance friendly with masks, of course. Is there any other things that the Toronto Zoo is doing right now? Any other experiences people can have on site?
There are so many more experiences. I'm so glad that you asked that question. You're right. We are back open to the public right now with masks inside the building and socially distant. So you can go online and buy tickets for the zoo for different time slots. We've also just recently, as of yesterday night, reopened our Lumina. So if you guys have not heard it, it's called Terra Lumina. It's a nighttime experience that you can do here at the zoo. And it is a night walk with really pretty light shows and a really important conservation message that's deep to my heart about how you can be the seed of change in a better tomorrow out there. So be sure to check that out on our website. And we also have lots of virtual programs. So if you can't come to the zoo physically right now, be sure to go to our website. We call Zoo Connections. You can book kind of like a tour like this with us, and we'll take you around the zoo and teach you about all our animals, and you can get up close to them, which is really cool.
Fantastic. All right, we're going to do 2 more quick questions. So many pouring in now. That's awesome, guys. We'll try and answer them all online if we can't get them live in the broadcast. So the first is from Kaya, who's 5. What do the camels eat again? Someone really loves camels, wants to know.
Oh, I love that you love camels because I also love them. I think they're very underrated. You should always come and see our camels here at the zoo. They'll eat lots of different things. So they are a herbivore, which means they're only going to be eating vegetation. Specifically, Tilly and Jamarcus were just eating some herbivore cubes, which is compact hay and things like that, and vitamins and minerals to make sure they're healthy. And then they'll get lots of snacks of hay and carrots and lots of other veggies as well that they like to eat.
Awesome. All right, and I love this as the last question because I find it really funny. So Alex wants to know, how do hippos float? And I'm taking that to mean they're so big, how do they possibly stay upright in the water? What's going on, Mary Ellen?
I know. Honestly, sometimes you see animals out there in the world and you think, how are they existing? I think that way about giraffes all the time. How are they a creature that exists in the world, that they are super magical themselves? In terms of our hippos, though, if you think they're big, Candia and Penelope, you should check out a river hippo. Our river hippos, Perky and Petal here, who live in the African savanna, they're about 3,000 pounds, whereas Candia and Penelope were about 300. But fun fact, you noticed in the question there that you kind of asked if they float. Hippos don't really float or swim per se. They do a very stylish walk along the bottom of the water, and they'll push off and come up to the surface to breathe, and then kind of sink back down, and they walk along the bottom. So it's not quite a swimming or floating motion. It's kind of somewhere in between those two.
Mary Ellen, I missed the stylish walk. I was looking away for a second. Could you please show us again what that? Okay, just wanted to confirm that we could see that on camera. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, before we turn back to our zoo team for our last message, and thank Mary Ellen so much for her question, I just wanted to highlight 2 things that you guys have been telling us on Slido. For one, everyone's been saying a huge happy birthday to the zoo. It's been really exciting seeing all the messages pour in, wishing you guys just such a happy birthday. So thanks so much to everyone who did that. And in terms of our favorite animal, we asked, what's a favorite animal that you guys saw at the zoo today? Giraffe is the overwhelming favorite. People love little Amani. We got some hippo lovers too, Victoria crown pigeons, Bactrian camels, and more. So really exciting having all you guys love our animals so much. And with that, what I'm going to do is turn it back to the rest of the zoo team, back to Dolph. And we got a little special guest behind him too, which I'm really excited about. So let's bring them back. And thank you so much, guys. We love showing all sorts of cool animals. Here we go. Take it away, Dolph.
Thank you so much, Jesse, and thank you to all of you for joining us today for our virtual birthday party. 46 years of connecting people to nature, and guess what? We're all struggling with the pandemic, but we're open, we're here. Please go online to torontozoo.com. You can book your tickets to visit us during the day, or you can join us in the evening for Terra Lumina, because it is back, folks. So with that, we wouldn't finish a birthday party without one last thing. Any guesses what that is? It's a song, of course. So let's all get together for a rousing happy birthday. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey.
right.
Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue. I wanna go to the zoo with you. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Spend my time with some friends of mine. See what an elephant do. Say hello to a polar bear. Find me a kangaroo. I wanna go to the zoo, zoo, zoo. I wanna go to the zoo with you. Walk hand in hand through animal land. Laugh with a grinning baboon. A hippopotamus and the two of us under a sky of blue.
All right, have a wonderful birthday, everyone. See you all soon. Bye, guys.